Despite the freezing dawn temperatures, skipper Tatsuo Nitsuma just wants to get back to work. Ever since last year's nuclear disaster, Nitsuma is only allowed to fish once a week, and he must turn his catch over to a government lab.
This fishing boat right now is only 12 miles south of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. They're out here catching fish just as they did before the accident, but only a fraction of their usual catch. None of this will be allowed to go on sale. It's only for testing purposes.
Some fish still show high levels of radioactive cesium. Of the coastal fish tested, the government finds roughly 10% are safe to eat. Before the accident, we sold fish, he says. Now we're all living on compensation. Ken Bessler is a U.S. Marine chemist from Woods Hole. He went to Japan 3 months after the disaster and studied the Japanese government's test results for the next 12 months.
The numbers aren't going down that fast off Japan since the accident.
Bessler said he thinks Fukushima could still be leaking radioactive cesium into the sea, even though the nuclear plant's owner claimed it had been safely shut down.
Those reactors, either by the cooling water that's still being put on there that's leaking out or the contamination at the site, are still releasing cesium to the ocean.
The nuclear disaster stole more than Nitsuma's livelihood. His 29-year-old daughter Ikumi was swept away in the tsunami. Her remains have never been found. When I'm alone, I can't stop thinking about my daughter, he told us. Having lost almost everything he ever cared about, Nitsuma is pinning his hopes on the fishery reopening. But unless the radiation numbers go down, it may be years before he gets some relief. Lucy Kraft, CBS News, Tokyo.